Welcome back everybody to another Minecraft Survival Let's Play episode. So I just got back from the building that I just recently finished and just storing some of the materials that I used. So if you haven't watched the last episode, I recently made a skeleton farm so that we can have unlimited supply of bone meal. And if you have watched the first clip of this video, basically finished the building the entrance of this skeleton farm, and that is right over there. See that building just pops out. Oh yeah, let's try to get over there. And I'm not really sure if the audio is picking this one up, but if you listen carefully, oh no, yeah, you can probably hear a little bit of echo when I open and close this door. So that is because of the realistic sound mod that I've installed. So that makes the gameplay experience more realistic. Here is the skeleton farm that we made last episode. And if we go up in here, this is really a long bubble elevator. Oops, no wait. Oh yeah, I forgot that I used some trapdoors over here, because when I was building this, I frequently fall down the hole. So yeah, so this is the inside of the building that I just made earlier. And yeah, doesn't have any interior yet. This is the second floor. As you can see, there's a lot of bushes everywhere, some lights, lanterns and whatnot. It took me almost like 5 hours for me to complete this. It took me 2 hours, if I remember correctly. I mean, that's the video that I've got from my replay mod. So I think 2 hours, and then the rest, the 3 hours, was thinking of what I wanted to build around here. So I ended up building this. So yeah, this is it. The building for our skeleton spawner mob farm, and as you can see, it looks like a hat, a witch hat to be exact. I have a hard time thinking of what to build in here. I was actually thinking of making a skull of a dragon that is slightly buried here on the ground. But when I try to conceptualize that and try to build that, it didn't really look like didn't really look like a buried dragon skull, and that didn't really sit very well with what I have in mind, so I scrapped the idea and tried to think of another building that you usually find in the swamp. When I think about the swamp, I usually think witches. So this is the final product. Before I build this, I actually googled some witch hut a witch hut images in Google, and I ended up seeing this photo. Problems just keep rising one way or another. So yeah, basically from the last clip that you've seen, I think for you guys it's just a second ago. So my computer just crashed. I mean, not really crashed, but it almost crashed because it became really laggy. So like I was trying to do some recording, trying to find the picture reference for this guy right here, and yeah, it ended up being unplayable. My FPS became like 5 FPS, and I'm not really sure why it did that. Maybe because it's just really hot. You know how MacBook is, it has metal casing and it absorbs heat and makes it really hot. And also the ventilation for the MacBooks are not really good. Right now, Apple is releasing good MacBook that has capable of gaming, which is the M1 and M2 chipset. But for this one that I'm using, the Intel MacBook Pro from 2019, not really great to play on. But yeah, this is just something I have to deal with over the time. This is the reference picture that I used for making this building, and you can see it kinda has some similarities. It also has this front roof line like the ones I built, but instead of a window, I've used a balcony, you know, to just somewhat break up the symmetry for the roof. Yeah, and I think it really works quite well. Yeah, that's kind of similar. I think just going to pat myself at the back here. So I think for me it looks good. So I think I achieved what I had in mind when I was trying to build this, so that makes me really happy. Okay, so now for the inside. I'm not really sure what to put in here. The first thing that I think of to try to make this build more functional is that I wanted to make this as a place for me to brew some potions, but this is really far to my storage area, so I think if ever I'm going to make a room for potions or potion brewing, I think I'm going to build it right over here. We have some villagers here that we can put inside of this building and make it took a job as a cleric villager to keep up with the theme, witch, so they brew potions, and cleric also. Yeah, I think that fits the theme really well. But the problem is that if I make a villager live inside of here, I think that would mess up this villager breeder. I'm not really sure how does this work, but because it would still detect that there's a villager here nearby. So I think I'm going to try to test that out off camera. What do you guys think? I think for me it looks really cool. I think this is one of the more detailed build that I built here in this world, and I am really happy about that. I'm here at the top of the hill, so I've added some walls over this area, that spot as well, and this one and that one. So ignore that for now because that's just a guide for me to mark the actual build that I'm going to be creating in the future episodes. So for this one, I think this would become my fisherman hut and probably extend a bit of the dock over here at the side. For this one, I get rid of the temporary villager holding area that we have and mark this spot right here. So this is probably going to be the actual villager holding area I'm going to be building in the future. I haven't really spaced out how big this is going to be, so that's why I just marked the middle part right over here. This is that torch right there. That's the middle part of the stairs here and the villager breeder. Yeah, this circle area is going to be the. I'm thinking that I'll probably make this as a attraction piece, like either a flower bed or probably a fountain. Now for this one, I think this section would probably have some stalls that will be holding some villagers, probably, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm just thinking that there's going to be something over here that it's not going to be that big, but it has some functionality. So before building that, I think what I'm going to do is to add some retaining walls, just like the ones we build here at this side, and copy that all the way over here. So you know what? Let's just go down here. I'm not really sure what stalls I would try to put in here. Maybe a stall for the probably another farmer villager here, or a butcher. Yeah, I think a butcher would probably be the best one over here. And what I want to do is you may have to add some small pen over here. It's going to be their livestock, so if you want to order a meat for them, they would try to butcher up the animals. I'm not really sure how that works in abroad, but here in the Philippines, there are some places that have livestock available. If you want your meat really fresh, the butcher would try to kill or slaughter the ones you picked and then give you the meat. I'm not really sure if I'm liking this. I think it's too much gray. Maybe it's because I haven't really finished it just yet. Okay, so this is what I've got so far. Just jump right down over here, and I've added this because I wanted to try tying a boat on the fence, but it turns out that I forgot that that feature is actually for Bedrock Edition only, so no tying boats here. Surprisingly, it turns out that using mangrove roots for sidewalls like this turns out really cool. I was actually debating if I would going to use this again for this part, but told myself that, you know what, let's try using this just so we have some variations of blocks. And actually it looks good with spruce also. The next thing we're going to build is the stalls. So I think a butcher and a farmer and fisherman, going to add those 3 villagers over here. No, they're just going to stand there just for aesthetic purposes, or maybe I'm going to trade with them once in a while. But yeah, okay, so let's try to build this section. Oh, before I forgot, I wanted to add some moss blocks. I'm going to add a moss block over here as well, this one too. Okay, so I'm running out of moss blocks. Okay, so that should do the trick. Then it's just going to get all of this. You know what? I think I know what I'm going to do next episode. We already have a bone meal farm. So I think what I'm going to do next episode is to build a moss block farm. But that would really test out my skills when it comes to redstone, and not really good at redstone. So okay, so is that a thunderstorm? No. So yeah, I'm not really good at redstone, so I think I'm going to research that first before making that. This one, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 high is enough. You know what, let's try to add more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Add something like this. I'm starting to think that 5 up high is really tall. Is it really tall? Yeah, okay. Let's just finish this for now. So I just placed this stripped dark oak wood here, and I think it looks best with the mangrove roots rather than using this. So I think use dark oak wood instead. I think I'm going to adjust this as well. So let's get rid of that. Put this, strip it, and this one as well. I think I'm going to scrap the idea of making an animal pen, because I don't think I'm going to fit that right here in this platform that we made. I mean, like, we could put it right here, but it's going to be obstructing the road that I'm planning to build. So I think instead I'm going to just put a fish over here. Yeah. So there's going to be a fish inside. I need to prevent the villagers for stepping outside their enclosure. Enclosure. I mean, their respective areas. Okay, so for the roof of this build, I think this is going to be the pattern. And let's see. Where's the deck oak slab? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it looks fine, but I don't know. There's something really flat looking. Maybe I'm just seeing this side underneath. So I think I'm just going to finish this first and then try to take a step back and look again. Okay, so that looks really flat. I think what I need to do is to add some curvature. This is tough, but I think I've got the right idea on how to do this. So probably by the next episode, I'm going to continue building this and also try to build a moss farm because of our skeleton spawners. So yeah, we have more moss blocks we could decorate all of these parts right here, and I might add the villagers also at the same time. That's it. Also, we can use the oh you know what, before I before I leave, I think I want to catch one of these guys. So let me get my boat real quick. Do they despawn on boats? I hope not. I might just burn the guy. That's why I always bring some flint and steel. Hopefully they don't despawn. Hello. Oh no, wait. I don't have my crossbow or my shield actually. How the heck? Okay, just, you know what? Just burn. Yeah. Okay. Burn. Burn. Okay, so that's taken care of. I want to have another one. Just one. Okay, so does this guy have any enchantment? Okay, no. Okay, good. So we can trap this guy out. Okay, good. Okay, so now the question is, will you despawn? Yeah, okay, so don't kill the cow. Don't kill the cow. Please don't kill the cow. Okay. Oh my god. Let's see if I get over here and try to get my name tag. Yeah, let's name him John for now. Okay, so I'm going to name him John. So hopefully he doesn't despawn. Okay, so it's not despawn. So aside from villagers, I wanted to try having villagers as in NPC here on my base. So that is what I wanted to do with this guy. Maybe I'll try to make this guy as a witch for our witch shot over there. Oh no. Okay, so I've got an arrow in my I've got an arrow stuck on my neck. But yeah, I guess that is it for today's episode. So I think in the next episode we're going to continue building this and build some moss block farm, and also ouch, so I wanted to try taming this guy. So what we wanted to do is to let him use his crossbow and hopefully plan some place for him to stay here in our village. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.